One of the most defining features of rogue states is that they rely on exorbitant spending around jingoism. For the people running affairs in these geographies, human life is nothing but a tool to get more and more power. For instance, Kim Jong-un, the North Korean dictator, proudly boasts of having nuclear weapons, but the predatory satellite image shows that North Koreans do not even have electricity. Equations between Pakistani people and Pakistani authorities are not much different. People are dying from floods while Rawalpindi and Islamabad are busy planning to bomb people. Namaste, welcome to TFI English, the national socio-political analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I'm your host Apurva, and if you're watching us on Facebook, give our page a like. And if you're watching us on YouTube, like the video and subscribe to the channel. Coming back to the story today, in this video, I'm here to tell you exactly why Pakistan's coffers are open for F-16 but not for its own people. The Biden administration is on a mission mode to undo everything which Donald Trump did in order to make the world a better place. They are now empowering Pakistan, the nucleus of instability in Southeast Asia. The F-16 fighter jets fleet sustainment program, worth over $450 million, has been approved. Now Pakistan will consolidate existing F-16 sustainment and support cases. After Trump's refusal to support the terrorist nation, they were relying on duplicate case activities and adding additional continued support elements. Apparently, the Biden administration's latest offer to Pakistan, and here is the funny part, is an attempt to protect it from counter-terrorism threats. A spokesperson from the US's State Department said, and I read in quotes, Pakistan's F-16 program is an important part of the broader United States-Pakistan bilateral relationship. The proposed sale will sustain Pakistan's capability to meet current and future counter-terrorism threats by maintaining its F-16 fleet. The F-16 fleet allows Pakistan to support counter-terrorism operations, and we expect Pakistan to take sustained action against all terrorist groups. The decision by the people running cognitively impaired Biden is nothing but a confirmation of what we have been saying for months. The American deep state is trying to gain a foothold in Asian century. This is the reason why they integrated communist China in the liberal world order in the early hours of this millennium. But the bet on China did more harm to them than good. Trump was the first one to note it. Trump wanted to empower India as a reliable partner. India is the only country which can challenge China's military offenses in the region. Things were going good in the Trump era. However, as the man at the helm of affairs changed, so did the mission. Trump was an outlier and radical if you view him from the vantage point of the military-industrial complex of the USA. Neither did he allow liberals to endorse spending more on conflict zones, nor did he allow his own party's neocons to pick up another Iraq-like mission. Both groups, which are otherwise politically divided, get united when it comes to waging war anywhere around the world. You must have seen eminent intellectuals highlighting how American politicians are united when it comes to protecting their national interest. Well, here is an eye-opener for you. Their goals are not national interest, but to fill their coffers with more and more money by pushing their personal goals as national interest. Why would they not unite on it? The strategy is old and dates back to the Cold War. After the Second World War, America emerged as the champion of weapon manufacturing. Naturally, investment had to bear fruit. That is why their politicians kept manufacturing discontent all around the world. In Asia, they did it through Pakistan and Afghanistan. The emphasis on supporting terrorist activities in Pakistan got more prominent during the George Bush era, especially after the 9/11 attacks. While Clinton and Senior Bush had virtually stopped military aid to Pakistan after the collapse of the Soviet Union, George Bush suddenly pushed $1.74 billion in Pakistan's military aid funnel. The trend continued during the Obama years as well. In 2010, Obama doled out $2.5 billion to Pakistan. Pakistanis also got money through coalition-supported funds. All in all, they got $14 billion in military aid from the US. Apparently, the United States wanted Pakistan to fight its enemies such as Taliban and Al-Qaeda among others. Nothing could be a bigger lie than this. Even a troglodyte era individual will tell you that Pakistan and terrorism are synonyms. It is Pakistan which promotes terrorism. It is Pakistan which is the ultimate benefactor of it. It is Pakistan which gave birth to the modern form of this phenomenon during Mujahideen days of 1980s. But you're wrong if you believe that Americans were stupid. No matter what you think of them, they were not stupid. They knew everything. In spite of that, they kept funding Rawalpindi. As it turned out, they wanted to keep conflicts away from the American continent. They wanted terrorist groups to create havoc everywhere but not on American soil. However, it was always impractical. The physical aspect of radical Islam made way for mental aspect of it. Now the American Ivy League is filled with professors vouching for acceptance of ancestors of Osama and other Islamists. Trump saw all of this and he connected the dots. He simply chopped off the sources of funding. It angered both Republicans and Democrats. Resultantly, Trump was out of power in 2020. Now they have senile Biden, who was chosen by deep state just because he was incapable of decision making. Empowerment of Pakistan is one of the after effects and it will be felt in the whole world, including America.